Josh Panko here with an absolute legend,
Oh,
DJ Lagway. This is truly an honor for me. I tell a lot of people, but I think you're a better human being than you are a football player, and you're an incredible football player. I don't know that I've ever met anyone as humble and as nice and as down to earth as you are. What makes you the person you are outside of football? Like, how can you be so humble with being, such an incredible story, successful right off the start at Florida?
I'd say really just my family. Like, the foundation that I've built for my home and just the people that have raised me and been around me. And I say definitely my mom and my dad, they've raised me right, and just knowing that what God can give, he can also take. So always being humble, always treating everybody with the utmost respect. It doesn't matter if you're the janitor or the CEO, everybody gets the same amount of respect. And that's just kind of how I was raised.
That's incredible. So DJ, we know there's a lot of kids out there that collect cards.
Yeah.
For a kid, it's just so much fun to get the autograph and meet the athlete. Have you experienced that at all with kids coming up to you and wanting their photos or autographs?
Oh yeah, for sure. That's an amazing experience, just to be able to make a kid's day.
Yeah.
They'll probably never forget that.
100% they won't.
And it's just to be able to spread light into somebody else,
Sure.
in that tiny moment is priceless. So, I'm always grateful for those moments.
That's awesome.
Yeah, for sure.
What's changed in terms of, do people come up to you with trading cards? How has the trading card experience changed your career so far?
No, it's definitely changed my career, for sure. And even like me, like I'm starting to kind of get into it.
Okay.
And I like looking into it,
Okay.
And I don't collect just yet.
Okay.
But once I like when I see a card that I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So I kind of get into it.
Okay.
For sure.
What drives you to be as good as you are on the field? Like, what's a day in the life of DJ when you're not playing football? Training, film sessions, all that kind of stuff.
It's eat, sleep, and breathe it. I just love the game. I love everything about it. I love the Wednesday swamp runs with the team. I love all the hard things, all
Sure.
the boring, quote unquote boring things, but that's what just makes it fun.
Yeah.
And I'd say my day-to-day in life is just always consumed around ball.
Okay.
Ball and my faith.
Yeah.
And that's just what kind of keeps me humble and keep me grounded, just keeping those two things the main
Sure.
thing in my life.
Sure. What are some of the amazing traditions here at Florida? Every university has their own traditions.
Yeah, some of my favorite traditions are definitely, like, I'd say the Gator Walk before
Okay.
the games, pre-game walk. It always gets me excited,
Yeah.
gets me pumped up, get me ready to go. Just seeing the fans, kind of connecting with the fans
Sure,
before we go out
sure.
there, go out to battle. And I can always say, won't back down in
Right.
the fourth quarter. That's
Which is
something
really
that's-
cool. We actually had you sign some cards with that.
Yeah, it's amazing. So
Yeah.
it always gets you ready for what's about to come. You got to finish a game, and I love on Wednesdays our team run. When we get to our last four, we play that.
Okay.
So it kind of
Oh, wow, okay, that's really cool.
That. Yeah, they're getting
Very
ready
cool.
for the fourth quarter in the swamp. Yeah.
Okay. Where's your favorite stadium to play, not Florida?
I'd say my favorite last year was Tennessee.
Okay.
That was pretty cool.
Are the fans totally insane there?
Man, it was wild. It was something I've never seen before.
Yeah, that's crazy. This will be your first season
Correct.
where you go into the season as the starter. What's different in this offseason than last offseason?
I definitely say I put more, not saying I wasn't preparing as I was the
Sure.
guy last year, It's just like understanding my schedule this year, understanding the timeline of things. So just putting in the work on the little things, watching the extra film,
Yeah.
getting the film with my QB coach to learn different things about different defenses.
Okay.
Working on coverage recognition, protection, and also just trying to take care of my body best as I can.
Okay.
And little things like that.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Do you feel like film is more important or actually getting out there and practice?
I definitely say, you definitely need both.
Okay.
To be able to succeed on the field, but I definitely say practice. 'Cause,
Okay.
I feel like you can't, if you practice and you make the mistake, you can go back in the film room
Right.
and watch it and
Right.
apply it next practice.
Yeah.
So I say definitely you can't, reps are valuable, so you can't miss up
Okay,
on those.
that's fair. What's the game you're most looking forward to in the upcoming season?
I'm most looking forward to week one.
Okay.
Just
Yeah.
getting out there.
That's a great answer.
Just one game at a time.
Yeah.
Just kind of keep stacking days. Like my coach always says, we're on a one-day contract.
Right.
So every day we got to put our best foot forth and
Right.
compete.
So, a kid from Texas.
Yep.
What made you pick Florida? What was it about Florida that said, I'm willing to move halfway across the country to come here because it means that much?
Yeah, for sure. I'd say definitely just the the coaching staff.
Okay.
Like Coach O'Hara and Coach Napier, the way they develop quarterbacks is best in the country in my opinion.
Yeah.
I've seen that being in different film rooms with other top
Okay.
quarterback coaches in the
Yeah.
country, and it's just something different about it. So seeing that and just also the fan base here is amazing.
Yeah, the fan base is crazy.
Like they show a tremendous amount of love, and they showed a tremendous amount of love to me and
Sure.
my family since the beginning, and I'm forever grateful.
Yeah,
for
I
that.
remember we came to your spring game last year,
Yeah, I remember.
and there was a line,
Yeah.
like halfway across the field and then back. I mean, it was crazy how many people, and you hadn't played a game yet.
Yeah.
Like, you know, and everyone knew who you were. Everyone wanted to meet you, say hello. And then I think once they meet you, everyone's a fan of you because you're just such an amazing guy. It's been amazing for us in being able to make the exclusive trading cards for you.
We're in Gainesville, Florida with elite exclusive athlete DJ Lagway. Lagway is one of the top quarterbacks in the country. Just signed this for us. It's going to the Leaf Hall of Fame. For any of you that have been to our headquarters, it's with the best of the best are on our wall, and Lagway is no exception.
You know, thank you, Leaf, for my exclusive deal. It's just an honor and blessing to be working with such an amazing company. I'm so excited. Go Gators.